Alright guys, good morning. Go ahead and make sure you have this document open. You're going to do this along with me. Guys, I already did this once and realized my microphone was not working, so I'm going to fly through this now. First thing we need to do for this document is set our margins. So page layout, click margins, and since it's a custom margin, make sure we click down here. We're going to change everything to 0.7. Alright, go ahead and hit OK. Step number 1 is complete. Okay, you can see looks very nice. Step number 2 is to create sections and columns. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go to our home tab. Whenever we're working with breaks, alright, we want this show hide formatting button on. Okay, we're going to put our cursor right in front of general consideration, click on page layout, and here we are going to put in a continuous break. Okay, what this does is, remember, it breaks this section away from this section. So now when we go to columns and we go to more columns, since we want to put in 2, but we want to change the spacing right away, so we'll go to more columns. All right, select 2, and then from spacing we want to put that as 0.3. All right, this time we won't put a line in between. So now you can see that if we scroll through all the way through our document, we have 2 columns. So now what we're going to do is put in a page break. What a page break will do is, well, just what it says, kind of break off our page. So I'm going to scroll down on the first page here to our last header. Malaria is a serious health risk for travelers. Go to breaks and go ahead and throw in a page break right there. You can see our page break show up and our heading hops down to the second line here. Alright, the next page break I'm going to put in is in front of medical kit and personal items. Breaks, page break, we'll see ya. And the third one we're going to put in front of insurance for travelers. Breaks, page break, boom. Alright, looking good guys. The next on our to-do list is put in page numbers. Alright, so now it's going to be tough for you guys to see on my screen because you can't see the bottom of my page, just about halfway. So I'm going to go to Insert tab, alright, and on the Insert tab next to the header footer we have our page number. Alright, you can see we can put page numbers at the top, bottom, page margins if you're getting crazy, wherever. So we want them on the bottom of the page, and we'll put them right smack dab in the middle. Okay, so if I scroll up you can see here's 3, here's 2, and here's 1. Go ahead and hit close header and footer. From this point we need to put in a header now. Alright, this header, once again go to Insert Header, and you can see there's all these fancy ones down here if you want to make it look snazzy, but for the sake of this assignment we're just going to throw in a blank header. What we're going to type in for the header is healthy traveler and semicolon travel and health information, information from Quest Specialty Travel. Capitalize your T, Mr. E. Alright, now it wants us to change our font. So we're going to highlight that, hit up our home tab, and we are looking for Berlin. Sans FB comes up right away. So we'll choose that. And we need to change our font color to, let's do it, what is it, Orange Accent 2. Orange Accent 2. So, right there. Orange Accent 2. And we're going to center that and then put in a bottom line. So, we're going to go to borders here, center, borders, and you see that we put a nice little line underneath that to kind of keep it separated from the rest of our text. Alright, now what I need you guys to do is go into, let's see here, we need to adjust our footer now. Alright, so one thing that we can do here is we want to make it the same color and style as this. We can put our cursor on our header there, go to Format Painter, and you see that you can just highlight that 3 and it automatically changes to that format. So, bada bing, bada boom. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is insert a table on what is page 2. Alright, page 2 we need to highlight. Alright, very important part here, highlight prevention options for serious travel health issues. Highlight that all. We'll then go to insert, or no, excuse me, we'll then go to page layout, columns, and we're going to make that 1. Alright, so we see that we have a section break and another section break here. Click after your header there and hit enter twice. Alright, if you look below here we have some enters, so delete those. What I did is I put my cursor there and hit the delete on the keyboard. So we want 2 enters, section break, and a page break. Click in your first little line here and we're going to go to insert table, and we'll just go down here, insert table, and we need 5 columns and 6 rows. We're going to have a fixed column width, so it'll automatically do that for us, and hit OK. Alright, from here it wouldn't be a bad idea to grab a book. You have to do some typing. So the first thing I need to type in is disease. And I am actually going to put this on pause, type it out everything, and then get back to you. So I would grab a book. Alright, so as you can see I typed out everything that I need in my column headings and row headings. Alright, so now I'm going to put some check marks. The way we're going to put check marks is through our bullets. So we need check marks checked accordingly in your book where you need them. I'm going to put one here just to show you. Click here and you can see a check mark pops up. Alright, I'm going to do the rest in a second here. Alright, so you can see I put in my check marks, just kept on hitting this bullet button up here. Next thing we need to do is auto fit. So if we go to Table Tools Layout, you can see our auto fits here right in the middle. Click this, auto fit continents, you know what I mean. It's early, folks. Alright, once that is done, we're going to click here and center this puppy. Alright, you have to make sure that this is selected. So click this arrow button, Home tab, and center it. Once you have it centered, go ahead and go to Table Tools Design and pick a good looking design. Alright, I am going to kind of play around here, and since we have column headings and row headings, one of these is very fitting. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this one. You may have to go to Layout and go to Auto Fit. Oh, nope. Alright, however I do need to recenter mine. Alright, so there we go. There is my table. Looking beautiful as always. Alright, almost done here, guys. So I scroll up to the top of my document. We're going to insert a footnote. Okay, so we need to click after the word resort. Alright, click on your References tab and go to Insert Footnote. Excuse me, right here. Insert Footnote. Alright, what we will then type in, and I'm sorry guys, I need to scroll down here. Okay, you see it pops up there, Insert Footnote. We will type in behavior is a critical factor for example, going outdoors in I lost my spot. Ooh, malaria endemic area could result in becoming infected. Sounds pretty logical there. Alright, so once I'm done with that, I can go and hit, just click out of it, yeah. just allows me to click out. We can go up and see that after our resort we have a nice little 1. If we put our mouse over it, it tells us what this footnote says. Okay, we can also see it down there. Alright guys, so that's how we insert a footnote. I'm not going to go through, there's like 10 of them they want us to insert. I think you guys get the gist of just doing one there. So that is our assignment. I want you guys to show me this when you finish. Alright. So when you're finished, this is what your document should look like here, folks. With this one, oh, probably get rid of that guy. Just delete here. Alright. So this is what we're working with. Alright guys, hope you guys could follow along easily, and I hope you guys get this done so you guys are ready for our SAM test on Monday, or whenever you get around to taking it. Sound good? Ask me any questions.